All right. First session back after the last few weeks off. I was out on vacation. Going to ease into it, be extra patient today. Still have conflicts in Iran. Lighter news week this week. However, there is Tesla, IBM, Google, Intel earnings later this week. So I foresee more stronger price action coming in probably Thursday, Friday, with most of the tech earnings at the end of the day on Wednesday. Um, Currently, what I'm liking here with QQQ, I like if we can break above previous day high, and I've got an hourly level here. We have support here initially on last Thursday, and then strong resistance on Friday, and then we also gap down here last Thursday as well. So looking to see if we are going to reject this once again here at previous day high. Looking for downside if we break below last week's low, break and retest the downside with a full profit around pre-market low, or break and make above pre-market high, come back down, retest previous day high and the hourly level for the next leg up. So that's kind of my area of interest here. See if this becomes support or if this area is another resistance. So want to see if we break above and hold above previous day high on my hourly level, or if we're going to close below VWAP, my previous week low, looking for a retest entry with a full exit around pre-market low. I do like a bounce setup around pre-market low, and I've got a weekly level here, so looking for potential bounce setup if we get down there. But looking to see if we hold above previous day high and the hourly level, or if we're going to break below it, is the game plan for the day. Got about 3 minutes left in the market open. Like I said, lighter news week this week. I foresee more of the maybe trend price action coming in Thursday, Friday, as we see how the tech earnings do with all the AI stuff. And then next week will be a bigger week as we've got OFMC next Wednesday. So could see some chop again towards the beginning of next week, but probably see better price action, hopefully, with clear direction after tech earnings and FOMC towards the end of this month going into August. Currently, right now, we're rejecting previous day high on my hourly level. The video's got strong resistance as well at 206. We'll see if Google continues to trend up and break above previously low and pre-market high, or if it rejects it. One minute till market open. Got calls loaded on the left side, puts loaded on the right side. So right now, favoriting puts. I want to see a break below previous week low and a retest for an entry there. So gonna be a little bit extra patient today. All right, we got market open. A lot of buyers stepping in. See how price plays out here. It's holding above previous day high. Again, what I want to see is we make a push past this pre-market high, come back down, retest, and hold previous day high and opening print as support. Now it's tempting to do it. We've got a break and retest of the hourly level there, but still seeing a negative delta in the volume, so not completely sold on this buying pressure. And we've got Nvidia rejecting previous day high. However, Google and Amazon are looking bullish. We've got a point of control, 702.47, right above the hourly level in the previous day high. But we got strong selling wick on this 5-minute. Contracts aren't holding that well. Oh, maybe that was the break and retest right there. So far we're holding above previous day high and hourly level. It's holding as support. I'd like to see a retest here for a potential entry. Yeah, this push contracts move nicely. Yeah, look at this on the 1-minute previous day high. Entered right there, or on this push. Missed trade opportunity. I was waiting for a bigger push to pre-market high. I want to see it come back down, but if I wait that long, then I miss out this entry here. Nvidia is looking bullish. Apple's near all-time highs. SPY is trying to push out a pre-market high as well. Can't chase this. I need a deeper pullback. Don't have a level until 705.97. Right now we are trending up, so Google's looking very strong. SPY is about to break out of its pre-market high range. Lower volume. We have less than a million on the first 5-minute candle. Everything is looking bullish except for Apple. Apple is attempting to hold its pre-market low. And then we've got Nvidia doing a break and retest of its pre-market high and previous day high. QQQ, if you entered right around 702.41, contracts probably got filled around 190, up about, was that 40-50%? Entered around here. Just keeps going. Google is still looking very strong. SPY broke out of its pre-market high. Yeah, can't chase this. I need a pullback. This would have been a great trade though, right here. And we have the opening range right here. So not really interested until we get closer towards previous day high and VWAP. Don't really want to take a break and retest on pre-market high unless it shows it on the 5-minute. I don't want to take it on the 1 minute, 10 minutes in the market open here, just because we had such an aggressive strength. We've got point of control 704.58, so it's acting as resistance now. SPY is doing a break and retest of its pre-market high. Don't know if we'll get a deep enough pullback. Apple selling off and lost pre-market low. Google's extremely strong. Look at that. Low volume today. Even the second 5-minute candle is only 635,000 volume. Google's carrying QQQ. Yes, this pullback could have potential. Higher lows right there. But not deep enough to the area I wanted, which is previous day high on my hourly. Even didn't even get to pre-market high. SPY pre-market high break and retest was a good move too. All right, now we're approaching an hourly resistance on QQQ. See if it rejects it and get a deeper pullback. Amazon's rejecting previous day high. Nvidia showing signs of rejection. It's really just getting carried by Google. Let's see if we entered on this pullback 704. Yeah, would have been good gain as well. 30 to 40%. There's some rejection. SPY's pulling back a little bit. Just as I expected, some resistance at the hourly level. 705. SPY broke below pre-market high. See how Google handles around this 358 hourly level. If it holds that support or if it resists it a little bit more. The pullback I like is right around VWAP area and above previous day high in my hourly level. Nvidia still wants to hold pre-market high and previous day high. See how Google reacts up here. Google's due for a pullback. That is exactly why I don't chase. SPY's right at VWAP. See if QQQ can hold above pre-market high. Shorts would have been nice right here around my hourly level. 705.97. Yeah, look at that. Only 20 cents off. Not bad levels. Apple's still selling off. SPY is attempting to hold VWAP. All right, now QQQ is right at VWAP. Wow, look at this short play. Almost 100% if you entered right around there. SPY is broken below previous day high. It's that opening print. Wow, what's going? Is that news? All right, we are below previous day high in opening print. Let's see if we can hold this. Wow, this sell off 150%. Should just play my levels. Bounce here at my hourly, reject at my hourly. This is up 120%, 130%. 473. SPY. Yeah, SPY is below its opening print. It's got a lot of room to pre-market low and previous day close. Rejected VWAP below it. Point of control is right above 702 hourly level, previous day high. Gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close above the hourly level. Let's see if this holds as support. A lot of selling pressure. All right, we're holding it so far. That's a strong rejection. Let's see if we hold it. Don't know if it wants to hold it. I gotta see what SPY does here. SPY continues selling off. QQQ might follow. We do have Google attempting to break above the hourly level again, but Apple's aggressively selling off. We have attempt a positive delta here, previous day high. Looks very weak. Look at SPY, just made another new low. Look at this, rejected VWAP. Not sure if this is just a liquidity sweep. I really don't want to take shorts unless we break below previous week low. It looks like we might get it. Apple's trying to bounce. Nvidia is selling off. We have new point of control 701.07. Yeah, it's looking very weak. All right, broke. Just need the retest. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close. It's got 30 seconds. SPY still selling off. Need Apple to reject previous day low and the hourly level. Need Google to reject the hourly level as well. We're holding it so far. Point of control 701.17. Sellers coming in. All right, I'm entering shorts. And it's bouncing, of course. Waited too long. Need to see some more aggressive selling pressure. Wants to hold it. Come on, needs to sell off. All right, just made a new low of day. Should see continued selling pressure. We need to see Google reject, Nvidia and Apple continue selling off. Point of control 701. Does not want to sell off. Yep, it's holding as support. Stopped out. It's literally holding as support. Should have waited for a 5-minute close below previous week low. Let's see if we hold below previous day high and hourly level, or we get back above it. Frustrating. acting as support, huh? Liquidity sweep, I guess. Google too strong. Wow, should have just traded individuals. Look at Apple. Previous day low, hourly level, break and retest the downside. Let's see if we reclaim it. Got 46 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. I don't think we're going to continue selling off. Let's see if we reject that. Looks like we're rejecting that again. Do like shorts again here. Only way I like long is if we break above previous day high and retest again. See if it's after 15 minutes, need to wait for 5 minutes for break and retest. 1 minute break and retest is only good in the first like 10-15 minutes of market open. Looks like it wants to sell off, but Nvidia and Apple are not. You know what? I'll list myself. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close. Only like downside if we can have a 5-minute candle close below previous week low. Apple looks like it wants to flush. Break and retest of my hourly level to the T and opening print and previous day high. For below that, that would have been a better entry. This previous week low is acting as support. Still see downside pressure. Got 1 minute on this 5-minute candle. Yeah, I'm liking shorts. Just gonna consolidate between previous week low and pre-market high. Lower volume on this slight push up. Gonna attempt shorts one more time. What the heck? Shorts again. Break below previous week low. Just broke low of day. Just needs to flush. SPY selling off. Apple selling off. NVIDIA needs to lose opening print. We need a hold below previous week low. Really need a hold below previous week low. Needs more follow through. Here we go. NVIDIA's needs to break its low of day as well. Google needs to pull back. SPY still selling off. Contracts aren't really moving that well. I need 30% for my first trim at 2R. All right, not liking that bounce. Need to reject this low. Wow. Aggressive. Bounce. That would have been the ultimate entry right there. Got 12 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Need to close red. Wow, this price action is crazy. Stop that again. Previous week low was not a strong level to take a trade. It's just been chopping around here. Need to wait for a 5-minute break and retest. A little frustrating day. Could have taken this trade right here. Break and retest above previous day high. Reject hourly level. Very frustrating first day back. Let's see how we ended. Down 1,300. 1,300 a losing day. Should have taken this break and retest of previous day high, and the hourly level was waiting for too much confirmation, or wanted a bigger push to pre-market high. Should have just taken this one right here. Look to take rejects at the hourly level, and then break and retest. Look for a 5-minute break and retest because now it's rejecting and probably going to sell off here. Oh, gonna wrap up the session. Yep, there it goes, selling it off. But took to my 2 losses. Can't take another trade. It's frustrating.